My car go vroom, my maid got a broom. My house got a room for some rooms with a view. I'm driving real slow like I'm running on fumes. I'm driving real slow like I'm running on fumes.
30 on the dash. Yeah, we riding slow, but that money moving fast. Look at all this cash. Yeah, we riding slow, gotta watch us when we pass.
Throw some money in the air like you really don't care, oh yeah.
But that money moving fast.
Throw some money in the air like you really don't care, oh yeah.
Yeah, we riding slow, gotta watch us when we pass.
I just put your mortgage on my neck, and you looking teed off like a golfer, you upset. Why you mad? Why you mad? Tell him why you mad. If you need a loan, you should probably just ask. If you need to get it brown, I can send a bus pass. I be in my suite with a bottle must have. Top shelf, everything we elevated, and we just keep on pouring up. Man, I'm glad we made it. Feels so good to be so rich, ain't gotta worry about it. Why we only doing 30, ain't no hurry about it. Bust down for my bust down, carrots and the clarity. They tell me that I'm giving like I opened up a charity.
30 on the dash. Yeah, we riding slow, but that money moving fast. Look at all this cash. Yeah, we riding slow, gotta watch us when we pass.
Throw some money in the air like you really don't care, oh yeah.
But that money moving
Throw
fast.
some money in the air like you really don't care,
Yeah, we riding slow, gotta watch us when we pass.
M-O-N-E-Y, you know I say fly, cause I'm that guy. I be doing 30 and then 55, and you know why. Top down bass bumping out the tweeters. Told these groupies get a grip, like some tweezers, I don't see it now.
Mamacita, ¿cómo hacemos así? Tu cuerpo es fuego para mí. Dulce de leche, venga para aquí. Mamacita, no quiero compartir. Cuando entro a un club yo me veo original. Como la luna que brilla, nadie puede igualar. Me miro de reojo, yo no puedo controlar. Sé que quieres acercarte, pero temas al final. No me llames Hello Kitty, pero puedo ser tu kitty. Y hacemos algo kinky, na na na. Todo esto muy freaky, en la cama soy muy sneaky. Yo te hago wiki wiki, na na na. Mamacita, ¿cómo hacemos así? Tu cuerpo es fuego para mí.
What happens next is not my fault.
Where we at?
Are you farting haze?
Unprofessional.
These are insane.
And Brandon keep killing it.
Yo, what up, what up, what up, Creative Fam?
What up, yo?
Hey. Hey. Jarrell. Another week of FX5 releases?
Baby.
Lights, camera, action.
Yeah, we back again.
Talking all the latest gear. Bring your lens, bring your friends, Sony gang.
Pull up.
Canon fan, people too, Black Magic Mafia.
Tell me what you shooting, fool.
We got rare users flexing, Lumix gang in the chat, Nikon in the cut. Yeah, we
Steady making sex on stacks.
We breaking it down, no filter. Tell the real from hype if the camera ain't fire.
We ain't giving it no likes.
NAB.
New drive.
Cine cam.
Who's high?
Black Magic.
Price drop.
Man, that's a
Jackpot.
firmware
Updates.
updates, leaks, and the rumors. Who got the best shot?
Creative and a movers.
This is uncensored real talk, no cap, live every week. Get a fam,
Got our back.
CFA Connect, man, you know where it's at.
So grab your popcorn, hit subscribe, and let's chat. Let's go. I thought I did it wrong.
No, you got it.
I said price drops.
That's right.
I know,
Sounded off, huh?
but it sounded.
You know why it sounded off?
Why is
Because we
that?
ain't seen a price drop in a minute.
Inflation, baby.
Inflation.
price drop what?
Tariffs. Yeah, we might have to rewrite that line.
MacBooks.
Yeah.
Dang.
Was it NAB? No drops. We ain't got a good camera drop at NAB in a while.
Yeah, maybe NAB's falling off.
Yeah, NAB may not be the spot for that new. Man, what is good, Creative Fam? Brandon Washington here, your host of your favorite live stream show that you tune in every single Friday. We come here every single week, talk about filmmaking gear, news, leaks. It's been a lot of leaks lately. I don't know who is part of this FX5 rollout, but you're fired.
Sony, we wouldn't leak.
For real, we don't say anything unless somebody else says it first. And I got some good sources that will back me up. No, I'm just kidding.
I got some good leakers.
I know everybody who's willing to give out the information, and I'll tell you who they are for some information.
Sony,
Nah.
Sony,
I'm just kidding. You know we're professional.
I ain't never leaked nothing in my whole life.
You know we be professional. Yo, we are super excited to be hanging out with you guys this week. We got another jam-packed week in store for you guys. But I don't know if you guys have saw the question of the day. We got it polling right now. What would you, wait, what did I write? What would you doing with your free time? That's not wrong. Let me change that.
What do you do in your free time?
Yeah,
what do you do in your
Girl,
free
you ain't
time?
spell check nothing today. What you doing? You supposed to check these things.
Most of the time you ask me, you're like, hey, how do you spell this?
You know if I
You
wrote
didn't ask
it,
me on that.
You know if I wrote it, it's supposed to be checked. Don't even front.
All right, let's know in the let us know in the Are we doing a poll?
Yeah, the poll's already up.
Poll's already up.
Bro, what is that? I can't even change it.
What do you do in your free time?
Yes. Are you watching movies? Are you a gamer? Are you creating content for yourself? Or are you like most of us and you ain't got no free time?
Let me see. I'm logged into myself. So
Yeah, well, I can see
gonna-
right here. We're polling over 50%. People are saying what free time? Y'all some workaholics. Y'all some workaholics ain't got no fun. 20% are saying shooting personal content. What y'all shooting? What type of content y'all make? If you voted in the shooting personal content, let me know in the chat right now. What type of content do you actually post? And then if you are gaming or watching movies, I just finally watched Project Hail Mary.
Okay.
Bro, have you seen
like?
it?
Yeah.
Bro.
You like it?
I'm mad I didn't see it in theaters. Y'all were right. I should have saw it in theaters. It was good.
It was a little too happy for me. It was good. It was a good movie. No, this is no hate. It was a really good movie. I fell asleep, but I think I was tired. I think I was tired.
Dang.
I was super tired. No. But really good movie. No hate. Man, it was so optimistic. And I'm an optimistic dude.
No, it wasn't optimistic because without spoiling anything, there's a moment where you find out like why he's on the mission. And that was my favorite part because I was like, that's realistic. That's realistic. I love that.
I was confused at the beginning of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Because they don't put any of that in there.
No, they give you...
You just see guys saving the earth.
Yeah, no, I like the idea
but at the
of
beginning, you're like...
that tell tell the same story but split into two different time frames and you like can see it over that course. Like I love time manipulation type movies like that.
Why is this fool confused?
Yeah.
Right. It was good.
Yeah, no, that was I absolutely
Jarrell wanted Event Horizon. Bro, I think that was like probably I didn't even watch it all.
Yeah.
But that was probably like one of the first. It's between Aliens and Event Horizon, like the first like scary sort of movie I've ever watched.
Yeah.
Bro, I couldn't even make it through it.
But I will say, so I watched Project Hail Mary, right? Hail Mary. And before I watched that movie last night, me and Melissa finished watching the Avatar season 2. So The Last Airbender. Now, this might be this isn't a spoiler.
For which one?
The TV show.
Okay.
And so we watched season 2. I felt like I was being dragged through barbed wire trying to get through that season. Like I did not enjoy it at all.
Gotcha.
Like, so I was feeling like content fatigue after finishing that show and being so frustrated with it that by the time I got to, then we were like, we got to put something else on. I can't go to bed to that. You know, like when you watch something, you're like, man, that was garbage. I need to watch something positive. Yeah. So then we watched Project Hail Mary right after it, and maybe that's why I thought it was so good. But it was like a great palate cleanser. Like it was a solid movie.
I was just expecting like this is space, dog. I need some more Event Horizon.
Nah, dog. I liked Little Rocky, man. Rocky was dope.
No. That was good. No. I just maybe more peaks and valleys, and maybe it just could have been like maybe it was just build.
Yeah,
and then let me show you some of the deal.
Yeah,
I could like because I mean I don't want to give away, but yeah, it was good.
It's one of those movies. It's a unique movie because there's not a lot of them that are like this, where there's no active antagonist.
Yeah.
Which is like, some people don't like movies like that. Like if there's not like an actual...
I wanted space to be the antagonist, bro.
Well, kind of was for him.
I needed space to be doing him dirty, like on The Martian.
Oh, yeah, I get you.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Like, mess up his life, dog.
No, but I absolutely loved the movie. I thought it was really good. And I do regret not seeing it in theaters.
Shut up, Cam.
Brandon says Rocky is better than E.T. I 100% agree. 100% agree.
What are we talking about?
100% agree. Rocky over E.T.
I feel like there's only like maybe one Rocky movie, two. Rocky
I think he's saying Rocky.
Oh, I thought you meant the movie.
Character is better than E.T. And they kind of did throw a little Rocky into it, so that was nice.
Definitely less creepy. More kid friendly.
Yeah, if y'all don't know, E.T. was my childhood trauma. That movie scared the crap out of me.
Between the circular saw and E.T., he was like, I'm good. I don't even think I watched the whole thing.
Of E.T.?
Yeah.
Oh, it was like my family's like torment for me. They would put it on and, we only had one TV, so we had no choice.
I got the gist.
Yeah. Bro, I still have nightmares about his head sticking up out of the closet. Heck no.
Did not feel like I needed to revisit it as an adult.
No, I have not. I still haven't.
What up, Kenan?
What did y'all say? I'm trying to get through some of these other comments. Yeah, he says, late but here. Welcome to the show, bro. Always good to see you. Jarrell is complaining that the movie played out like a movie.
No, I'm just saying, bro. Like, I need a little more suspense. A little more.
I mean, I thought it was good. I thought it was really good.
It was good. It was good.
Now, the next movie on my list that I haven't seen yet is Obsession. I need to go see that one next. You know what I did go waste my time seeing, though?
What's that?
I wasted my time going to see Supergirl.
Dang.
Yeah, that was a waste of time.
Bro, I'm not going to lie. Bro, I don't be watching no off-brand.
That's not off-brand. That's disrespectful.
I don't be watching no off-brand movies. That sounds
Supergirl's
terrible.
not off. That's like so on-brand. What are we talking about?
Is it Superman?
Oh my gosh. You sound crazy. And this is why we have 1% female audience.
Nah. Cause I know it's gonna be
Crazy.
Let me stop.
You should stop.
Let me stop.
You should definitely stop.
It's not even that. It could literally have been like, it could have been like a movie about Lex Luthor. And I'd be like, I don't know. Do you know how many movies I watch in a year?
Like 4.
Like maybe 4.
Yeah.
Maybe 4. We going for like the home run hitters.
He's like, I'll go see Spider-Man.
That's great. It has nothing to do with genders, ladies that aren't here. I'm just saying it has nothing to do with genders.
That clip's gonna live perfectly. Is it Superman?
I don't go to Supergirl.
That's crazy.
I am partially in that category. Free time? Like, what are we talking about?
Nah, you're good. But yeah, make sure y'all sound off in the chat. Let us know what movies and TV shows we should be checking out.
Hold on. Axis, you stop being a dumb misogynist. Just had to pause. Anyways.
Nah, he gonna call. If you gonna call out the comment, you got to read the comment. He said Supergirl is from 1959.
What that got to do with anything?
Don't double down.
I'm just saying. What does that have to do with anything?
You're wild.
Was Supergirl first? I'm not even.
Yeah, let's hit the next topic.
Bro.
Let's hit that next topic.
You know the way I was about to go back in?
I know you were.
You know, I was having to do the math in my head.
Is this fight worth it?
No. Mute real quick.
Hold on. Wait, they can still hear you.
Anyways, I'm back.
You're wild.
I'm back. I was about to.
You had to cancel
Genuinely.
everything.
Genuinely get. Anyways, no.
We're gonna have one person who can read lips, and you're done.
Who? So tell me why it was not good.
It just like it's the same problem I have with all Superman movies.
Yes.
Like Superman is perfect.
Yes.
Superwoman is perfect. Supergirl, whatever she is, she's perfect, right? And like they do things throughout the movie to try to like nuke her powers, which is the same stuff they try to do to Superman. They're like, oh, kryptonite. But it's only for a certain amount of time before they're like, oh, yeah, now you're back to being a god and you can do whatever you want. And what really made me mad, and this is the thing that makes me mad about all Superman movies, including Supergirl movies, is they never do the eye laser thing enough. It's like, why are you punching somebody? Why are you even getting close to them where they can grab you? You have lasers in your eyes. Mm-hmm. Cut them down.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my issue. That's my little soapbox. But I don't think I'll ever like a Superman or Supergirl movie because I can't get on board with a character that can't die and has unlimited powers, and then you're gonna throw hands with a normie? What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Pick them up, drop them.
So I'm gonna very respectfully engage this person that's watching the podcast. No, I'm gonna do it really respectfully, because I know that sometimes we're just on here and we're joking. You can bring up Access's comment too. Just so you know.
Wait, which one? This one?
This one, the new one. All right. So you are probably and I mean this respectfully, you're probably a comic book nerd. And you like love I mean that like you're like really into comic books. I'm not a person that's into comic books. I like the movies that come out, but even that probably sounds disrespectful. But I will take a moment just to make sure that I'm clear. I'm not hating on Supergirl as a particular person. I'm talking about from like the outside looking in, that this is not my world, comic books and that sort of deal. I probably watch a few movies a year, just a few. Because I 6 kids, have multiple jobs, that sort of deal. And so when I say I don't watch like off-brand movies, it's no hate against Supergirl and the franchise and comic books and all sort of stuff. I only get a chance to watch a few movies a year. That's what I mean. So calling me misogynist, calling me a prick and all that sort of stuff, you can leave. I mean that in a very good way. You don't really know me, so you don't really know. But
oh shoot, I didn't even read his comment.
Yeah.
Why are we spending time on this?
No, I'm just saying because I want to be clear because we're joking and we're just talking, and I want
but if you don't get that, you can dip.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I want the audience to know that just in case, you don't know, you can now know. So, anyways, I'm off the soapbox.
Jarrell says, "I am not a prick."
As I tell you to leave.
As I tell you, you can go. You can kick rocks. I am not a prick.
So we just joke and we just talk, but if you can't.
Yeah. Well, if you can't, you really gonna hate this next part.
Deuces.
Yeah, you really gonna hate this next part because where is it at? Because we do have a news story that we need to get into. Oh man, I set up some new stuff that y'all can't see on the foreground. But you will be able to here in a minute because I got to give a shout out to our girl Gary in the chat. She said she agreed with me, and I think it's about the feeling about Superman.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Superman's too perfect, right?
Yeah,
but of course because
what was the movie where like Superman was dead, they had to bring him back to life?
That's Justice League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, it was so much build up. And then when that fool couldn't do nothing against him, it was like anticlimactic.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
But I like it when my heroes can be beaten. It gives the movie something worth worth watching. That's why I like Batman.
Yeah.
Cuz he's just a normal rich dude.
Elon Musk.
He's Elon Musk with
trillionaire.
Yeah.
Unlimited resources.
And I don't know why, but I feel like Elon Musk could not throw a punch. So that's why I like Batman.
He ain't got the same build.
Nah. Go somewhere. All right. We know why y'all are here, and it's not to hear us talk about all this nonsense. Y'all are here to hear us talk about this amazing new set of leaks that have officially come out for the FX5. We cannot. This is genuinely, like I said this last week, and I think this is true. I think this might be the most anticipated camera release in a long time, and the most hyped up leak news cycle we've had in a long time. My only real question here is, how much more can they really leak aside from just releasing the whole dang camera? Like, just at this point, just drop the Sony video. Like, why are we waiting? Because we do have some news that is coming in from the Sony leaking world. Shout out to Sony Alpha Rumors. We are getting now just full-on images of the camera at this point.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if y'all haven't seen these yet, we're gonna pull up some of these new leaked images of the FX5, and we're gonna kind of, we're just gonna kind of talk about it because I feel like, first off, we can tell on that bottom left-hand corner, you tried to cut his thumb off, but we can still see that's somebody's. What's gonna be crazy is when these videos actually come out, because the masking job on this is terrible. So we're gonna be able to put this side by side with the actual video release that comes from this camera coming out. But we're getting full-on release photos now, and you guys can see with the new FX5, like 1, yes, it's real. 2, yes, it is FX5. We can see that listed right there at the top. I will say, bro, who's taking the photo? Just get a good quality photo. Like, if you're gonna leak it, I feel like this fool was sitting here with the camera like this, Dro. Like, he was sitting here, and like he was like, wait. Let me. Yeah, that'll do. Like, are you trying? Like, you're gonna get fired.
Yeah.
You're already fired. So just give us a photo of the dang image. But what we can see here is, especially if you put this up side by side with like an actual FX3, the screen is substantially larger.
Yeah.
We also have that new rotating dial at the top, on the top right corner there. You do also have some additional buttons on the side, which match to what they did with the FX2. As we can also see, the camera is bigger than an FX3, but it's not like substantially bigger than an FX3, which I think is going to be great, because I think if it did get too large, it would become like a little bit harder to actually deal with.
Well, you lose some of like the appeal.
Yeah, you lose. At that point, it's like, how close are we really to an FX6?
Yeah, why don't you make an FX6?
Especially at the the going prices that people are talking about online right now. But it looks like it has all the other things that we are excited about from the actual FX3. Now, one thing I will say is that the right side of the camera, and we do have another image here we're going to look at in just a second, but the right side of the camera does have less buttons than the FX3 does, because now you don't have that full dial on the side. But we are now going to be using the Venice menu systems, as we saw in previous leaked images.
Yeah.
So maybe the functionality of the camera won't be needed as much. Like, this is one thing that, like, I've had people ask me questions about with the Reds, especially with the OG Komodo, with the top screen integration, and even with my Raptor having the buttons on the side. And people will ask, like, is it hard to navigate?
Yeah.
But, like, the truth is that, like, when you're using your camera in a video format, you're not really, like, making a ton of changes while you're shooting. Now, if you're doing, like, event coverage, you might be adjusting ISO here and there. But for the most part, you're not making a lot of, like, massive changes to your settings, other than a potential hot shoot button or like a custom button to switch from 24 frames to like maybe 60 frames, and like you're going back and forth between those preset like ideals.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you're not making a lot of changes when you're shooting video. So I don't think you need like a ton of buttons, but it looks like they gave us the right ones where we need them to be able to turn on simple things like false color or peaking or whatever.
Yeah, because like really kind of like those side buttons for those cinema cameras are like for first ACs.
Yes.
Yeah, like people like that, like, oh, you're gonna make the changes on the camera during the shoot.
Yeah.
But not even like on the shot, but
right,
like
exactly.
in between shots. So yeah, 100%.
So,
really the only thing, and I think that's what's so nice about the FX6 is just that dial.
Yeah.
To dial in the
indies.
The electronic indie.
Yeah.
But like I don't think this is gonna get it. But that would be the only thing to me that'd be like, man, that'd be cool. I do have a question for you, Brandon, with the FX5. So last week we talked about it having a larger screen. I think I saw rumors this week that it's not a larger screen. So, did you hear that? That it's like a 3.3 or 3.5 inch screen?
So Vu made a video talking about the screen is around like 3.5. I think he saw a rumor saying that. I think as long as the screen is larger, than the current screens.
Gotcha.
Like, do I think we're getting all the way up to a ZR style screen on this camera? I can't tell from the images. I don't think it doesn't look that large.
Yeah.
But I am here for larger screens in general. The one thing that has been sort of like was an annoyance for a long time is like back in the day, we couldn't even get flippy screens on cameras. And then once everybody just sort of embraced the flippy screen, that made things better. But then everybody kind of got stuck with those same size screens. We had different ergonomics, like the Lumix can tilt up and flip out, which is cool. But like, I will tell y'all, like right now, like my main camera here that catches this angle is my ZR. There is a 4-inch screen on it. I can actually see myself from about 5 feet away and actually monitor that 4-inch screen.
Yeah.
I got another Z6 III that has a little tiny 3-inch screen over here. I can't see nothing. So like, while like you might say like, oh, like a slightly bigger screen, is it really going to make that big of a difference? I do think it makes a massive difference on the actual use case, especially for these smaller cameras, because like the idea of using these smaller cameras is not to have to rig it up. Like I know the rigs look cool, especially when you post them on Instagram, but like when you're actually working, that's just more weight you got to carry around. That's more power you have to draw to the monitor all day long. And like, we already know that the Venice system can do certain things like de-squeeze anamorphic, so that'll be fine in there. It's got peaking. A bigger screen just means you don't have to rig it out with like a massive monitor.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that there is a bigger screen on here. How big is it going to be? I don't know yet. I would love for it to be ZR size. I mean, I think that's sort of like,
it'd be cool.
that's kind of like the perfect size before you have to get to like a bigger physical body for the camera. But you know,
it'd be cool because if they did go 4 inches, then it would begin to set the standard.
Yeah.
Like oh, we don't do small screens anymore.
Yeah, Canon step it up. And then also the manufacturers that they buy these screens from will just start making more of those, which will be easier for other people to be able to get into it.
Yeah.
All right, so we got another image here as well. So this one shows a little bit less, but there are a few things here that I do want to point out. So we get a nice side angle for the camera, which gives us the view that shows that, yeah, it looks like the side will be about the same, HDMI input. We can see that screen again, and like, I am convinced that that screen is larger, but it is nice that, you know, we kind of assumed that we would get a full flippy screen.
Yeah.
And so we're getting that. And so we're seeing the camera with a nice size lens on there, matte box system. So it's rigged out. It looks like there's also a follow focus system on the other side. But on the top, we get our first little glance at the external EVF, the removable EVF.
Look at that thing.
And so we can see that up there. And funny enough, there's actually another image of it here. So this is what it looks like from the other side. So a couple things that I like from this image. One, we get a better view of that EVF. But then we also can see that the menu buttons on the side also glow, which the original FX3 didn't have that. So now we are getting backlit buttons, which is going to be great for working on set, especially if you guys ever do any internal stuff or you shoot at night. Like, it's going to be nice that you can actually see your stuff and be able to operate the camera. But we do have our EVF, and I'll be honest with you, that actually looks pretty good. It does not look like it is very adjustable. Like it looks very locked. Like it ain't moving. But maybe that's what you want. I don't know.
I don't think so. Pull up verbal.
This one here?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can pull it above. No, I can't. Let me just let me get rid of that for a second. He says, if the EVF is only straight over the top, what the frick am I going to do with that thing? Need to be able to use it on my shoulder.
Do you think that cable?
Oh, maybe.
Like a cable to the hot shoe and then...
But what's the
rig
point?
it?
At that point, I don't think why. Like, why would you do that?
For our ENG folks.
Nah. I think at that point, you just go get yourself an actual, like a third-party external EVF.
Oh, like from
Kinfinity or Zacuto or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of an interesting deal here because while I do see like you know, okay, that's let me see. While I do see that like it is a really cool feature,
Yeah.
this might be a situation where, I mean, they're both wrong, but at least with the FX2, you had the ability to swivel it. Because I feel like some people are going to want to be able to hold the camera low like this and put their eye to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is saying slap the camera, like don't have a big nose. Because right there, that's your only option. Dead center.
That's interesting because, I mean,
I feel like that's going
not
to...
a hate.
I feel like it's not going to be as comfortable.
Yeah.
Because at least
It
with the
feels
FX2,
like
it's off to the
function.
side, you know?
Function over fashion.
No, this is fashion over function.
Fashion over function. That's
Yeah.
what I mean. Yeah. Like, we care about how it looks. Maybe
Yeah.
not the ultimate utility.
Now, the nice thing is obviously this will be an option. This isn't going to be something that's bolted to the camera. It's something that you can add on to it. And it looks like the other thing that it's going to do is it is going to completely block the smart shoe.
Mm-hmm.
So won't have any options there when it comes to the smart shoe. But you know,
the screens super bright.
yes. In the comments right now, I'm not really sure how you pronounce this, but it says, I got a huge nose. Yeah, it's going to be uncomfortable for you.
Shoe cannon.
Jesus. You're a fool. So, Jarrell, we've got these images, right? We've got these images of it out, at least as of right now. The question is this a product, after looking through the images, he said cooked. Is this a product? Looking at the images, we got image number 1, image number 2, image number 3. What are your initial thoughts on these images and your initial thoughts on the FX5 at this point, just from the body, not necessarily thinking through the specs and all that stuff, but like just through the use case of the body? Are we sitting in a place where this could potentially be as iconic as the FX3?
Yeah, so I think one thing that made me think about this is the rumors are real. We're not just pipe dreaming at this point. Mm-hmm. There is a camera. It's coming out. It's coming out soon. And that's probably the most exciting thing when you see leaked images like this.
Yeah.
Is that, like sometimes, us, we be talking about rumors, we be talking about leaks. But that crap could be like months, if not like next year. We really have no idea. But when you start seeing leak stuff, this is now real. So that's probably the most exciting thing for me, is that it's coming soon. And I think in a little bit, we're going to talk about maybe even date.
Yeah. So yeah, I think for me, like, one, the screen has me excited because I can't fully confirm that it's larger, but I'm pretty dang convinced that it is. 2, it's not massive. Like we originally thought, like it was going to be significantly larger than the FX3. Because I still stand 10 toes that I believe that the FX3's body design is one of the best designs for the actual, your wild fox, is one of the best body designs for a cinema camera, like a cinema hybrid camera, which is where I would classify this. Like I still would love a ZR version like this. Like how the Canon R6 V basically like ripped the FX3's body design.
Yeah.
Nikon, steal it. Don't be original. This is not a time to do original stuff. Just copy their homework. No one cares. Everybody's cheating.
Yeah.
Like that to me right now is sort of like the thing that I do like about the FX5 is that it copied its own homework and slightly improved on it in certain areas. The one thing that has me a little bit concerned though is going to be that EVF. I wanted a detachable EVF. I don't know if this is what I was thinking it would be. It definitely looks very well built, and I would imagine it's going to be very well built. But I can't, from the current images, which again, I could be totally wrong here. But the current images do not look like, because I see like hard edges, it does not look like that thing can actually move very much.
Yeah.
So it feels like it's going to be a pretty locked in place EVF. Now, your idea of a cable that connects and then that runs, so that way you could actually like rig it. Like if there's like a rosette or maybe Condor Blue, small rig, Mutiny, somebody can actually build a cage that goes around it that allows you to actually rig it to an arm to be able to use it shoulder rig wise. That would be amazing. I don't actually know, they're doing that, but I mean, it's a cinema camera, so hopefully they do figure that out. But I am a little concerned about what the price is going to be, because it does look pretty well built.
Yeah. So you asked, will it have the same magic as the FX3? There's a piece of me that I say, in all seriousness, I think that the FX5 is going to sell like crazy. I think any previous owner of an FX3 is going to be like, this is the new promised land. We're selling the FX3, or we're keeping it, and then we're getting it. I think anybody who had an FX30 is like, I'm skipping over. Maybe they're not. Maybe they'll be like, I see a good FX3 on sale, and I'm going to get an FX3. But anybody that had an FX30 is like, the FX5 is going to be their new benchmark. My only pause and caution, though, is I don't know that it will have the same catch fire as the FX3 if it's going to be expensive. Because I feel like the FX3 was expensive when it came out during its time. Like, not expensive, like, relatively speaking. Expensive, relatively speaking. A lot of people had to like stretch to do that. And I'm thinking more from like the little guys. I'm not talking about like the production houses, the companies, that sort of deal. But if you're like a single owner operator and you like, this is high at 42, 43, like sort of deal. If this is much more, I don't know that it'll initially have the same catch fire like with the masses, the people that are not maybe Sony shooters or are new to the platform, because I think they're going to have to get in at a different level. They're going to have to get in at the FX30 level. They might even get in at a used FX3 level and then graduate up
to an FX5.
Where I think a lot of people jumped on that FX3.
Well, and so here's, I think, your question of, will this have the same magic, or will it have that same magic as the FX3? I have two thoughts about the FX3.
Yeah.
I believe that from a production standpoint, it was a holy grail type camera. Mm-hmm. Like if you shoot video production, most people who watch the show, who shoot video production, who shoot for clients, shoot films, shoot commercials, shoot real estate, shoot whatever. Those people looked at the FX3 and was like, this is a goated camera.
Yeah.
It's priced right. I can get it. And that definitely helped it. Mm-hmm. But I still stand 10 toes that I believe more people purchased the FX3 as a professional, personal camera than who bought it to shoot videos for other people.
Oh,
like
100%.
Your gamers, your live streamers. Like, I mean, the amount of times I've seen live streamers doing IRL streams and they got FX3s as their main camera, vloggers who are running around with FX3s as their main cameras, gamers, professional YouTubers, and that's in all spaces: beauty, gaming, tech, cooking. Like so many people built entire studios around buying multiple FX3s. The thing that makes me a little cautious, to your same point of, will the FX3 have the same catch fire that the FX5 had, is that currently the FX3 is still going to be sold.
Yeah.
The FX5 is a step up in the camera. Mm-hmm. So your gearheads, your production people, they are going to care about that improvement just to have the improvement, because they love Sony. They want to get the better version.
Yeah.
But when I realistically look at what the FX3 is going to offer, or what the FX3 does offer currently, and what the FX5 is going to offer, you're talking about the difference between 4K to 5K. No open gate to open gate. Like,
how many anamorphics do you have?
All, like, a Sony system you already understand to this Venice system you do not understand.
Yeah.
Like, to the average person who bought an FX3 who's not shooting production or not shooting films, I don't know if the FX5 is worth the upgrade.
Yeah.
But what I do know is that buying a used FX3 on the market, because right now they're flooding the market.
Yeah.
Buying a second FX3 might be the better play for you because, as we said last week, the cheat code in shooting multicam and production is having two of the exact same cameras. So if you can have...
That is the flex.
So like at the current price point, you could almost buy, based off what we're guessing the price of the FX5 is going to cost, which right now the rumors are saying around $4,000? 5,000? Around $5,000. You could almost buy two used FX3s. Almost. Because the prices are fluctuating. But we saw one as low as
18.
like 18, like crazy, right? Don't get robbed. But be careful if you showing up and somebody selling a camera for too low. They might just want the cash. No camera exchange. But like for me, I go, if the FX3 market gets flooded with so many used ones, is there a situation where people just buy two used FX3s and they don't even need to buy the FX5 because the average person won't really see the difference? Like we're going to need to see a substantial image quality boost. Yeah. Like we're talking triple base ISO. We're going to need to see a substantial low light performance boost. Like they're saying it's going to have the Venice color pipeline, the color system. We're going to need to see a substantial image boost because while yes, the FX5 is going to blow people's minds, and you know, Cam Mackey is saying stuff like still blowing my mind. People still think resolution is important. Like I don't think resolution is good. Like, I don't think they're going to be able to show that it's important this time, Cam. Like, I think we're actually going to see that, like, the FX3,
side by side.
Like, the FX3, is the FX3 going to look better than the FX5 side by side? No. The FX5 is definitely going to look better. But is it going to be enough to make someone not buy an FX3 at a good price over an FX5? For the average person, I don't think so.
Average person's hard. Because
but you sell more to the average person.
We pixel peep.
We do.
Zoom in.
Yeah.
Bruh.
All I'm saying is
average people be like, oh, I like it, I don't like it. That's it.
All I'm saying right now is that Sony, y'all better start backing up those money trucks like you did last time with the FX3 launch. Get those people talking about why the FX5 is so much better. Because I don't know.
Dude, I will say that is going to be necessary because it's not going to be, is the FX5 going to be better or worse? It's going to be better than the FX3. But will people even know the name? The average person.
Yeah.
You know, will the average person be like, oh, I heard Sony dropped a camera. I can't tell you how many of my friends that are into cameras, but they're into like just production. They just do clients, you know, that sort of deal. They're like, huh, like I heard Loomis came out with a new camera. It was like, the L10? It's called the L10?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, no, like the S9. And I'm like, what?
Like haven't been out for over a year, dog.
It's been out forever. But like, if you don't watch, you know, the pod, or you don't, you know, you're not on the rumor sites.
Yeah.
You're just working and doing job in life. And that's why I think with the FX5, it's going to need a marketing campaign like none other. And it's going to need other worldly visuals. And it is going to need like that juice, bro. Give it the roids.
Yes, definitely they're going to need to do that. But I still don't know if that's even going to be enough because like
the FX3 still exists.
That's the issue. I think it's almost going to be, it's almost like the C50 R6. Like the R6 III came out and all the Canon people were like, well, hold on, wait a minute. We still get open gate, but we can pay way less. It's like with the R5 or the FX5, it's going to be, wait, so the FX3 is still goated?
Mm-hmm.
Because I almost feel like, and like this is for filmmakers, this is probably like the best thing, especially if you are a Sony filmmaker who are shooting on Buranos and Venices. You're gonna love that the FX5 has Venice menus on it.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, I have like, while I say I still stand 10 toes, Reds, like UI for shooting video is easy.
Easy.
Super easy. but you show it to like an average person who wants to shoot video, and they look at it and they get intimidated so fast.
Oh, 100%.
Because it just doesn't look like Canon. It doesn't look like
It looks like a
Sony
computer.
Alpha. Like it just doesn't look like a traditional like mirrorless camera. I am a little worried that people are going to look at the Venice system and be like, but that's like for professional films.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the FX3 because it's for content creators.
Yeah.
Like, so that's where my little bit of a concern is. Y'all, I've been seeing y'all chatting in the, or throwing your comments in the chat. Do me a favor. Let me know what y'all think. Do you think that the FX5 will have the same catch fire, impact, will turn heads, sell out like the FX3 did? Because
let's not make this political, but so y'all understand what we're talking about. Everybody that was going to vote Democrat was going to vote Democrat. Everybody was going to vote Republican, vote Republican. But we're talking about the swing voters here. We're talking about the people that like that they would like be excited about the FX5. If you already shoot Sony, you're going to shoot Sony.
Yeah.
Like if you had an FX3 and you've been waiting for this, you're going to buy. You're going to buy. But like we're talking about, is this going to catch fire for everybody else?
Yeah, because I feel like I mean like it's you got to be a very special kind of camera. Like, and again, this is, you know, I got my Sony Alpha Male shirt on. Like you got to be a very special type of person to look at the FX3. How many years? 5 years, we said? 4 years?
5 years, I think.
5 years later, and say, this camera is so good that not only does it still cost the same amount it did when it first came out, but it actually costs more now. And that's a justifiable price for that camera. Like that is unique. The only other camera outside of Sony that I can think of that did that was the Fuji X106. But that was only a $1,700 camera.
Yeah.
Every other camera, eventually it goes down in price. Now we are starting to see the FX3 go down in price for new, I mind you. That's going down in price because this new Sony FX5 is coming out. Mm-hmm. So that's where it's like, will the FX5 have that type of an impact where in 5 years, we will be looking at that camera saying, yes, it is justifiably $5,000 then as it is right now, and it's worth every penny as we're waiting for the next version of it to come out. So
me, no, but not from a hate standpoint. I think it's going to be great. I think it will sell tons. I think that the FX3 will be goated based off of its price and value. And I don't know that the FX5 will be able to hit that price point and value that the FX3 had. But I still think it's going to sell like crazy.
Yeah, it'll sell. That's
like
not,
crazy.
I don't think that's not my question.
Yeah.
No,
I'm just answering. I just don't
to,
think it'll have that catch fire that the FX. I don't think that it will be, because I think that like it's going to be too expensive.
So, Bay here says, no, not if the price is too high. I do think that the price is going to have a big factor on this, especially where we are right now.
The rent is going to be high.
Yeah, the rent's high. Swiss says, yes, if it has IBIS. I don't think Sony would release a camera without IBIS.
So people are talking about this as a contentious thing.
That it might not have IBIS?
In the comments. They're saying Pizzini, Andrea Pizzini was looking real. I don't know what they're referencing, but they said he was looking real shaky when he was talking about if it would have it or not.
So here's what I would say.
It'd be crazy if they didn't.
I have tested a lot of Sony lenses on my Nikon camera bodies. And what I will tell you is that Sony don't make great lenses. They make really good software in their cameras to help make their lenses look better than they are. I'm not trying to be funny. Like, that's just the truth. Like,
that's crazy. How's
that crazy? I've
never heard that before.
When you put a Sony lens on a Nikon camera, you don't get any of the barrel distortion stuff. That's all, like, you get all that back. You get all of the,
it's all in the software.
It's all in the software.
In the camera.
And here's what also is also in the software, or in the camera. IBIS. Because a lot of their lenses don't have any IBIS in the actual lens itself. Yeah. So it would be insane to me if they came out with this camera and it did not have IBIS, because the lenses couldn't even save it. You know how Canon has, like, Canon can tell you that the 24-70, like the C50 doesn't have IBIS, but they have a 24-70 that has IBIS in the lens, so you kind of are okay. Sony, I don't think is going to have that option.
No one's going to be mind blown when I say, like, after the hype dies down, let's see a C50 and our FX5 comparison. Nobody's going to be surprised by that. Hearing that from me, but let that FX5 not have IBIS.
I'm not saying no. So somebody said that their lenses aren't sharp. Their lenses are sharp. The images are sharp, but they still have barrel distortion. They still have vignette, and I've got the footage. I shot it on an Nikon camera. Have you? Like, let's be real here.
Yeah.
And also,
I think
Sony's autofocus. If you're telling me that their lenses are sharp, but you're shooting it on a Sony camera with a Sony lens, with the Sony AI autofocus, yeah, those images are gonna look sharp, dog. But we're talking about the lenses themselves. How do the lenses themselves, the coatings, the actual glass, how does that stack up? If the camera doesn't help it, the lenses are going to look worse. Y'all are saying yes, it's gonna do well. The IMAX exec says no. Sony system guys will all have one though. We got a super chat in here. He says, watch Sony. Wait, what?
He went back to movies for a second.
Oh, Brand New Day was shot on the FX5. Superman is released on July 31st. So he says, oh, no, they were saying is watch that the Sony /Marvel Pictures says that Spider-Man Brand New Day was shot on the FX5. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, at least some like car scenes or...
Yeah. Or like, you know, they just take the camera and just throw it down the street and they're like, that's his POV.
I mean, if they did, that would be the next level marketing that they would be incredible.
Yeah.
Because people have been living off that creator juice forever.
Oh, bro. Can you imagine? I buying the camera that was used to shoot Superman or Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah. People gonna be like, I'm making movies now. Gary says they need the same buzz as creator did for them. If they want to match it with that hype, they need to find a director willing to go there. And like, that's the thing. The FX3 got so many waves. Mm-hmm. It got its initial launch. Then it got like this massive creator boom.
Yeah.
Then it got the streamer boom.
Yeah.
Then it got the the creator boom.
Yeah.
Like it just kept getting like these like moments in time. It got Maddie talking about the ZR is better. Psych, the FX3 is better. like I mean, and then they took all these creators to like, and myself included, got my sweatshirt, Condo and Creator Camp, and like all these different things to keep hyping up the FX3. Keep hyping up the FX3.
Yeah.
If they're willing to spend that bread, I think the FX5 could have that impact, but you're going to have to spend that bread.
Yeah.
Y'all got mad at me about my comment about their lenses.
A little bit.
Calm down.
A little bit.
It ain't that big of a difference.
A little bit.
But will it have internal NDs? I'm set. 10 toes. It ain't coming.
I ain't heard nothing about that.
Based off even what I can see from the physical body of it, it's not gonna. There's no way. It's not tall enough.
I don't believe in that. I believe we went into outer space, so I believe that it's possible. I believe it's possible.
Okay, it ain't coming.
No, not on the FX5. I'm saying on that size of body. I think it could happen.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Let me blitz down to the bottom. So let's see. 50 off Sony soon. No global shutter. No internal NDs. Yeah, I'm with you, Tristan. No global shutter. No internal NDs. And I'm trying to think if there was another rumor that I heard that I don't think is coming.
I feel like it's... Did you say global shutter?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was going to say, I feel like that's been debunked.
Yeah. Like it, the Burano barely fits it in the body. Yeah. I mean, I just feel like internal NDs it requires too much. Like if you look at the cameras, like even the different types of cameras that have internal NDs, the C80, weirdly tall, the Blackmagic Pocket, weirdly tall. The FX6
but-
weirdly tall.
What I guess I need to understand the technology of electronic VNDs, like in the FX6. Like, I get for Canon why it needs to be tall because like it feels like the freaking mirror is like, or the glass is like coming.
The glass
down.
has to go away, even
Yeah,
on the internal
go-
NDs.
yeah, yeah.
Even
But what
when-
about the electronic one? Is it the same thing?
It's the same thing because at some point you got to go clear. That's the issue. The electronic NT got to go away. A clear one has to, like, it has to move out of the way because electronic NDs, at least y'all let me know in the chat because I've never seen one like this.
We
But
about
I've
to
never
clot it.
seen a ND that can, an electronic ND, a drop-in ND, a variable ND. I've never seen any of them that can go fully clear. You have to remove the ND part or move it out of the way in order to get back to zero. And that's the issue. That's why you have to be taller. Yeah, everyone's saying it has to be tall. FX6 has 2. Not that it has 2. I think the FX6 just removes it out of the way. Oh my God, Cam, you're ridiculous. Electronic, let's see, electronic ND, same as the FX6. So at 40 to 60% price drop, the Burano would be more of a game changer than the FX5. Okay, I think I'm gonna agree with this one. So how much does the Burano cost right now? 25?
It's up there, 22 to 25.
Yeah, I think you slash that thing down to how much does the Raptor XE cost?
15.
That's where it needs to be.
Burano's always been high on its own supply.
It's a very expensive camera.
It's a great camera. It's one of the only cinema cameras with ND. Does it have IBIS?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's got a weird collection of features that it only has.
Yeah. Autofocus is one of them. Yeah.
Autofocus. It's got ND. And it's got a few other things that are just like, oh, you can't find that. So like, I get why it's priced up there by itself.
It's like an Apple thing where like nobody else can technically do what you do, so you can price yourself however you want to.
But it's like, dang.
But that doesn't mean that we can all afford it.
Do we got that monies?
Throw that right there. So
oh yeah, that's what it was. It does have IBIS. So it's got like, and I was just like, yeah, you're very you stand in a class by yourself, but dang, you're expensive.
It's a crazy classroom. All right. Now, oh wait, not that one. Now, here's the crazy news that I just found out, and it's on Sony Rumors. We do have a date. So July 22nd, is that what it's showing? Let me double check real quick.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the date? Okay.
July 22nd.
So if you guys did not see, Sony Alpha Rumors has officially posted the date of the announcement, July 22nd. We're going to get our official announcement of the actual camera. It's going to be here. They're going to do their big presentation. They're going to show the video. They're going to show all the features, all the specs, and they're going to show us all the things we already know. So my question is, what more could Sony do? Is there a way to still shock us on the day? Because I got a feeling like, I mean, if you are a content creator and you create content in the camera space, unless you are releasing a video on the FX5, don't post on July 22nd because it's about to be content overload between what Sony's gonna drop, B&H, what's the other one? The guys, they're not from America, but they do camera reviews. They're a camera store.
Oh yeah. CVP.
CVP will drop their video, and then Sony has more content creators.
The Fro.
Like, everyone's going to drop their videos on the 22nd. So with all these videos dropping, you know who I would hate to be right now is actually the content creators who have to make a video about this camera.
Are they going to get drowned?
Like, one, there's going to be so many videos that come out, even from people who don't even have the camera. But then also, you're going to have situations where it's like, what can you share in your video that's going to make somebody go, wow, that's so cool. So, like, that's my question is, what more could Sony actually do? Is there anything Sony could put in their video? Is there anything that the camera might have at this point? Because like we kind of know what it has. We kind of know basically what it doesn't have. Do you think there's anything left that Sony could showcase, could announce? Realistically, like obviously if they said, internal NDs, everybody would, their heads would explode.
Yeah.
But like we've seen the camera, it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Like we also know that the shutter, it's not going to be a global shutter. So like, but is there anything left that they could actually be like,
drop the mic, Sony.
what's that?
Drop the price.
Oh.
I told you, $39.99. No, I have a feeling though, if I'm going to be real, I think there's something, probably software, that we don't know about this camera that is going to be like, boom, like holding close to the chest. Here's the deal. I could be 100% wrong about this.
Yeah.
I think camera companies hate leaks. I think they have a love-hate. But I think with something like this, oh my gosh, this is driving people through the roof. Excitement, looking stuff up, waiting for pre-order links and all those different things. I think that this is working towards Sony's favor. But I know me personally, if I was about to drop a camera,
Yeah.
I would hate if everything was known on the day. Me personally, I would like there to be a bam, wow, one last like, oh, you didn't know we did hyperlapses, whatever, or something dumb. But not that. But obviously,
Yeah.
like we have this one feature where in this mode, because extended, dynamic range mode or something like, or stitches together and you can do a 10K image, like something like that. It'd be really cool. Not that. We don't want 10K. But maybe the extended dynamic range mode. But I think that they're going to hold something close to the chest that they can essentially have their like, wow, we didn't realize this and it didn't get leaked.
Yeah, I feel like I'm with you. I think it's probably going to be like something crazy software related.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it might be something that already exists in the Venice world, but we just don't, because I don't shoot on the Venice. I've never shot on the Venice. I don't think that's like something we'll experience. Like there'll be like some amazing app or some amazing interface or something like that will be really cool. I actually am going to push back on that. I feel like if you make a product that is a home run, then leak it.
Oh, yeah.
Get the people excited,
Yeah.
get them talking, get them speculating, especially when in this situation, it's 90% positive. Especially from your core audience.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's
Anybody
90%.
Anybody been talking trash on it?
Not really.
Yeah, yeah.
But because you're not dropping an FX2 and you're dropping the FX5,
Yeah, yeah.
you are like, yeah, be hyped, be excited. Get your credit card ready. Because like what do we normally see from Sony? Like they did with the RX10, which we're going to get to in a second. Like what do they normally do? They drop like a little teaser 2 weeks out. And then that, like, imagine if nobody knew about this camera until 2 weeks out before.
Yeah.
You making a big gamble on people save their money right now because of leaks. Because Sony has not officially said anything.
Yeah.
But because of leaks, you got people selling their FX3s, getting their cash ready, getting their credit cards ready, paying off their debt, whatever they got to do.
Yeah.
Get that Paybu card down.
Free up some space.
Yeah, free up some space on that credit card. Take that extra job you don't really want to do so you can take that money and put it towards this camera. And they're getting ready so that way the day that the camera is actually announced, they can put that order in.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like it's probably not a bad idea that the leaks are here. The one thing I would say that like if Sony could do something, yes, I think the price would be a huge shocker if it can come. And like, what's so insane right now is like right now everyone's saying 5,000, around 5,000, around 5,000, under 5,000, somewhere around 5,000, right? But man, if you could come in 4,299, like I said, like if you could be in the 4,000s, but make it feel like 4,000,
Yeah.
you would be sitting in a, like, that would be the drop the mic, like, big time
100%.
moment.
Everyone should be afraid.
But what's crazy is that we're talking about a camera that, when you look at it on paper, spec for spec against other cameras, only because it's Sony, can we be like, yeah, man, if you came out at 45, like, we'd be ecstatic, right?
Because everybody's under the 4.
Everybody's well under the 4.
Well under the 4.
I mean, you got Nikon racing to the bottom of like, get me to the 2s.
Absolutely.
Give me low 2s.
Yes.
Canon just
And I
said,
don't
we'll
even
come in
think that-
every $500 until you can afford it.
I don't even think that this is, like, because somebody asked, is the ZR cooked? These are not the same 2 cameras, in my opinion. Like, I think that the reality is the ZR is so good that you're even taking the time to put it in the same breath as the FX5. But I feel like if they come out with the ZR Pro, gosh, I feel like that is going to be genuine. Like, we are going to be in an interesting cycle of cameras in the next 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Where, holy crap, I don't think it will be for long that, to your point, that people will be able to say, I pay more because it's Sony.
Yeah.
I think eventually people are going to be like, Lumix, Canon, Nikon, dang, the images all look good. They all look great. Why are we paying an extra $1,000, $2,000 more? Mm-hmm. Like, what are we doing here? You know, like, sort of deal. And everybody has their flaws. You know, Canon doesn't have the RF mount open, so there's lenses are going to be more expensive. You know, that sort of deal. And so you can make that argument in any direction. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, eventually, the consumers, I do think, are going to wake up and be like, why are we paying that premium?
Well, Simple Light Media says Sony prices are like Leica prices, made for ballers. Broke ballers.
Doc, did you hack Simple Light Media's account?
Nah, Simple Light Media would be standing on business
that we
all day.
That we all poor?
Look, I'll be poor with my little ZR, okay?
He said Leicas and you're poor in the same sentence.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, he said we are like the rich folks. He didn't say we are the rich folks. He said we are like the rich folks. That's when you know you're not rich, dog. You just got to say we are rich. You don't got to attach yourself to another rich folks.
What a king cat.
He said, if you broke, just say so.
If you broke, just say so.
I do. I shoot on a ZR.
At times throughout the year.
It depends on the month, you know.
We're a little light on paper.
Yeah, you know. It's been a busy summer. My clients are busy doing stuff, you know. No, I think the FX5 has a really good shot, and I think it'll be really interesting. I think Sony will try to shock people. I don't think it'll be the price, if I'm being honest.
Oh no,
I think
I'm
trying to set my expectations proper for this camera.
That's the one thing that we know about Sony is, like, the deal is, it's never going to be a deal. Like, you may provide incredible value.
Yeah.
But it ain't going to be at a deal.
Nah, you ain't getting a deal here. They say, we ain't got no friends. No family and friends discount.
You paying appropriately.
Yeah. They say, we know our worth, and you gonna pay it. So yeah, I do genuinely think it'll be interesting to see what they actually drop. Now it looks like the official, Sony hasn't released the date, but I'm sure we'll get an announcement here pretty soon. But Andrew Patini, is that how you say it? Patini? Pazzini.
With a Z.
Z.
Andrea.
What did I say? Andre?
Maybe.
I don't even know what I said.
You might have said it right.
But yeah, no, he said July 22nd is the day. So what day of the week is that? The 22nd. That is going to be on a Wednesday. So make sure you guys have a little over a week. Get your affairs in order. Let your wife know that car. Like when you see that charge,
we mean business.
Just know this is an investment, babe. This is a write-off, babe.
Into our future.
Look, all I'm telling you is over the next 2 weeks, y'all might want to take your lady out on a date. You know, make sure she feel good.
McDonald's.
Because you got to be able to afford that Sony.
Because you need that CF Express Type A cards.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine those cards? So yeah, now Sony, if y'all did not see, also, actually, before we hop into this, Cam Mackey had mentioned this earlier, and the ratio is still crazy. Over 350 people watching right now, and only 77 likes. So y'all do us a huge favor. Hit that like button.
They haven't been called trash cans in a while. When you treat them too good for too long, they forget what to do. Why are you laughing so hard, bro? You gonna take
This man said, if you don't abuse them,
no.
They don't know how to behave.
That is not what I said.
That's crazy.
I said when you don't, hey, stop being a trash can. Take your phone out of your pocket. Even if you're a Sony exec right now and you're like, man, I don't know. Is my name gonna pop up? It might, but that's okay. Nah. You like to laugh.
We've been real nice to y'all for like the last 3 weeks. The least y'all can do is hit the like button.
Not be trash cans.
Yeah.
You ain't my daddy.
Shut up.
I can be.
No, you don't remember that song? You ain't my daddy. Yeah. Shut up. I'm gonna call your mama. Bro, that was my anthem, dog.
We appreciate your likes.
We do.
It tells the algorithm, the YouTubes, the society that you enjoy this content.
Yeah, it helps. They said, dang, Joe Jackson over here.
Did Drewski do a skit? Crazy.
Oh, man.
Crazy.
That dude is flying on the top of a comedy right now. All right, so to keep the Sony train just revving on, Sony did release.
We ain't ever talked about Sony so much in the last 3 weeks.
Bro, it's been Sony season. What they say, it's a Sony hot boy summer.
Alpha boy summer.
It's the alpha boy summer out here. Sony coming for the crown. They said the stallion who? No, this is Sony Alpha Boy Summer.
I know when the audience turned against me when Canon was dropping like 15 cameras in 1 year. It felt like we were talking Canon all the time.
Yeah,
I now know how that feels.
Yeah. Every week was Canon.
Canon might.
Yeah,
Canon lens, Canon camera.
Now it's the Sony Alpha Boy Summer. All right, you Sony Alpha Boys. We got some more. Somebody did not like that. Yeah. I ain't seen an animation.
Hit that
ever.
Hit that dislike twice.
Yeah.
If you really dislike us.
All right. All right. So Sony did release the brand new RX10 V. This is a pretty interesting camera because we've seen a lot of fixed lens cameras. But ironically, this is a camera that's been out forever. Sony's had this camera for years at this point, and apparently they just did some updates to it. But the big deal is that it has a 25 times zoom lens, getting you a range from 24 millimeters to 600 millimeters. And now it's not a full frame sensor, but that's the full frame equivalent. The camera shoots 4K 60. Does 5.4K oversampling and does 4K at up to 120 frames per second, although it does crop in on the sensor for that slow motion. 10-bit 422. And quite honestly, dang, this camera also has S-Cinetone. That's insane. S-Log 3. Dang, they do everything in this camera. They said, look, you might not be able to afford the FX5, but you could afford this one. No lens required.
So I'm going to tell you my honest reaction. Somebody sent this video to me yesterday about this camera. And they were like, Jarrell, what's your hot take? How are you going to roast this camera? And so I watched the video talking about the specs on it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, as soon as they said fixed lens, I was like, okay, snooze. Like, I'm like, whatever. Like, this does not seem like fun camera money.
No.
For being a fixed lens. Like, that's a tough one for me. But I continued listening to the deal. Maybe a little turned off with the 1-inch sensor, blah, blah, blah. But I will tell you, Brandon, when I heard it was a 24 to 600, and then I looked at the photos, I was like, the pictures go hard,
bro,
on this little camera. And so I will say, I the rent is high, but when people be sneaking into those Kanye concerts with cameras, or they be going into Dodger Stadium, you got a 600 mil on a 1-inch sensor, bruh.
So
this seems like it could be like a fun, more than a fun camera. It could be your fun camera that's small, but it also seemed like it could be a good little camera.
I'll be honest, bro. When I saw this one, I was like, oh yeah, this is the camera that you tell that random person who sees you taking photos at your kid's baseball game, football game, and they're like, man, I just I want a good camera that I can zoom in and take pictures of my kid while they're playing. Bro, buy this one. If your kid plays sports outdoors, just buy this one. You're going to be able to zoom in, catch your kid in the outfield, chasing butterflies, whatever he's doing out there. Your kid plays football, no matter where he is on the field, you'll be able to get a good shot of him. Like, the hardest part about recommending cameras to most people, everyday people, is you ask, like, okay, like the lens, like we all know the lens is more important than the actual camera, but it's so hard to recommend a camera because then you got to think, okay, what kind of lens is this person gonna need? They need a good zoom lens? Oh, price just went up. What's your budget? Oh, like, it's hard.
Yeah.
But with a camera like this, you actually have, good image, although it is a 1-inch sensor, so low light's probably not going to be great.
Yeah.
But like outdoors in direct sunlight, you can zoom anywhere, get the shots you need.
600 millimeters at a 4.4.
Like,
that's good.
That's pretty good.
That's really good.
That's pretty good. So like, that person who's going on a safari or, going on vacation, whatever, like, not a bad design for a camera.
Yeah.
And like you said, the images look good out of it. I did not realize it had the video specs that it had, because like, honestly, even for a lot of those streamers, bro, just run this thing.
Yeah.
Like,
I think, I mean, I'm always gonna have a problem with pricing, bruh. Knock a K off it.
they're not knocking $1,000.
It would. What I'm telling you though is,
take $1,000 out of it, make it trash.
Be the world domination at 1,300.
No, that doesn't even make sense.
No, I know. I'm just saying though, like at its price point,
make it free. World domination.
You're missing the point.
$500.
I am saying
world domination.
Maybe even get it under 2. Get under 2, because here's the problem. It's at a price point where you gotta be pretty serious about cameras.
Not really, because so here's my thing. I tell most people, if you're not ready to spend $2,000 on your camera system, just keep using your phone.
But that's what I'm saying. You gotta be serious.
So,
and I think a lot of people are the ZV110. Is that what it is? The ZV110?
Mm-hmm.
Or 10?
ZV110? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. That's.
But you gotta buy a lens for that camera.
100%. But you still gonna spend probably less than 22?
No.
I don't even know how much the ZV.
No, because that camera is almost like $1,200, $1,300 by itself, I believe. Like the body. You start throwing lenses on it.
You're gonna get a nifty 50.
Yeah, but that's the issue. You're stuck at a nifty 50. This camera, because if I tell somebody, hey, you're gonna need to spend about $2,200 on the camera, they're gonna be like, okay, but like, what lens do I get? The only lens you need, and it's already on there.
You ain't got no choice.
Like you're done. You're done. Splurge a little bit, buy the camera.
You're done.
Now I get it. I will. Let me stand 10 toes on what I've said most of the times, because through Joe's lens, I'm not sure how he's positioned it, but I'm gonna say it like this. $2,300 for a 1-inch sensor, though? I don't love that it's a 1-inch sensor. However,
I don't do math, but is that bigger or smaller than a Micro Four Thirds? Smaller?
That's smaller.
Smaller.
So here's what I will say about a 1-inch sensor. Your mama don't know the difference. The average person don't know the difference. Oh, you wild. You wild.
I was like,
you're wild.
I don't even know what universe Brandon is in. I don't.
You're wild.
I'm like doing I was doing the math equations. Like, what is Brandon talking about?
You are not there. Wow.
No. I literally was trying.
Terrible.
I was seeking to understand.
Terrible.
I was seeking to understand. I didn't even
terrible.
I didn't even know what universe to put that in.
You're terrible.
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, the
average person don't know the difference.
The average person.
So because of that reason, they don't know if it's a micro. Like all they care about is the act. Like we said, it is a 24 to 600 equivalent. Yo, wow.
No, Brandon. Brandon is so funny. If Brandon's dyslexic, I'm dyslexic in math. Whatever the equivalent is.
I said 4/3 is larger than.
No, I know, but
I
he's laughing at me.
Oh, because you didn't realize 4/3 is larger.
Because I asked.
Oh.
Dummy.
Yeah. So I feel like, with a camera like this, while yes, it is a 1-inch sensor, because you don't have to worry about swapping lenses, you don't have to worry about bringing lenses, and it's going to be lighter than if you were to carry like one of those cameras with a large lens on it. Like even somebody was in here saying, you can get the Sigma 150 to 600. That is true. But think about carrying around that versus carrying around this for the average person going to take pictures of their kids.
Yeah.
No one wants to walk around with that 150 to 600.
Yeah.
Nobody.
That is true.
So you don't even want to do it. You just feel like you have to do it.
See, they're all agreeing with me, except for Luis, but it's a little steep.
I'm not saying that it's not steep,
Knock 1,000 off.
but it is the easiest buy, I think, for the right person. We are just not that person. We know too much. We know that. We know way too much.
I would disagree.
You would disagree that it's not a good purchase?
It's a 23 is kind of hard, but I think it's a great camera, and I think it'd be better for less.
Wouldn't everything?
Yes.
Somebody said it's a F. Wait, did he say it's a F8 or 6.5
compared to full frame?
There's no way that's the equivalent.
That
might change everything.
It's a Sony. Shoot in the dark.
No, that fool. He's saying the equivalent is a 6.5 to F11. Is that accurate? Because if that's accurate, then I switch sides. We take this Sony sweatshirt off.
Hold on one sec. We're going to throw this in ChatGPT.
He said too much math.
Too much math.
There's no way that's accurate.
Accuracy.
They're saying 1599 is about where it should sit. I mean,
is that not what I said?
ChatGPT
Take 1,000 off.
1 inch is a 3x7 crop. Yeah, they're saying 6.3 to 11. Yeah.
It's like them Canon lenses that be like F6 to F11. And it's like, but I can zoom out to 800.
Nah. I would only then shoot it if you're zooming. That's the only reason to use it. Don't use it for don't try to take a portrait with it. Everybody in focus. No depth. Your iPhone got more depth than that.
Oh gosh. You know the Prime Boys.
No.
You know a Prime Boy when you see him.
What are you talking about?
Hey, bro, the way we be sticking our nose up at anything that ain't start with a 1.
Nah, I'm cool with 2.8. I'm not bougie.
Yeah, because you converted to video. You had to. Well, you didn't have to. But man, who are the most elitist? Who's the most elitist?
What do you mean?
I just want to know. Like
by brand?
Yeah, brand or even types. So y'all
like
can say
shooters,
like,
what are we talking about?
But do you hear them be elitist? I don't think I ever heard a like a shooter be like, well, except Doc.
That's because they go, you're not worth talking to.
But I want to know in the chat, just real quick, who are the most elitist? Because I just thought to myself, at one point in time, anybody that had a zoom, man, I looked down. I was like, bro, that aperture, you got an aperture at f4. What are you doing?
Luis said film photographers.
Film photographers. So I used to be a prime elitist. I'm not anymore. I own zooms. I do video. Dang. We're calling out names. That's crazy. Red users. You think there's any elitist?
Before the OG Komodo came out, 100%. Once we got into this, before
when we were in the 80s?
when we were at like $80,000
For the brain only.
yeah. I mean, when Reds cost big
What did
red
Chris
money,
Brown say?
you can't hang from outside the club. You can't even get in. Nah, old school red shooters, big time elitists. That's that I will agree with that. Medium format people, dang, are medium format people elitists? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let's see. Even though I am one, yeah, he's a red users.
Sony shooters. Are they? Are you guys? Defend yourselves.
Nah, they can't because they've been talking trash this whole show. I got comments on comments on comments.
Prime users are elitist. We can be.
What does this one say? Large format gang. Yeah, see, they in there. Full frame shooters, low key.
What,
elitist.
IMAX shooters?
I will say full frame shooters. I don't feel like full frame shooters are elitist because we are better. Like
we be talking
we
down.
do. People be talking down on Super 35.
We be talking down.
They'll be like, yeah, that camera's cool, but it's Super 35.
And then we shut up real quick when medium format users start talking.
It's like,
bigger's better unless
you can't
it's
afford
bigger
it.
than mine.
Open Gators.
Open Gators are Cam Mackeys.
Oh my gosh. Cam Mackeys are. It's not just open Gators.
Anamorphic,
Yes.
bro. Yeah.
Anamorphic shooters.
Y'all had your little
Elitist,
shine, bro.
Oh
Y'all
my
had your shine for a little bit.
You know what's crazy about anamorphic shooters? That not only are they elitists, but they broke elitists because they only started talking when they could afford them at Blazar prices. Like, why, when Blazar lenses came out, now everybody's like, yeah, but this camera doesn't
shoot on
have
spherical.
Well, and because that opened the gates to Open Gate. It's like, the only reason why y'all care about Open Gate is because y'all can afford the lenses now. What are we talking about?
You like Atlas?
We know y'all
Well,
broke.
it's close. It's close.
They're like, well, Atlas is cool. I rent those. I shoot on those. What you own though? Oh, the Blazar Remus.
YouTube got people pulling up their noses at APS-C. I don't know that YouTube did it.
No, YouTube
Who did it?
No, it was YouTube.
Well, but I felt that way before YouTube.
You got to YouTube late.
This is true, but like, I was hearing that juice from the beginning. Like, man, full frame, it just got that look. How many times have you heard that? Full frame, it just got that look.
Bro, I say that about Red, so I can't say that.
but specifically about full frame. Ain't nobody could quantify it.
You know what got
Ain't
me?
nobody had like.
Everybody kept saying Open Gate or full frame, better low light,
Yeah.
better bokeh.
But
I don't even know if that's actually true.
Seriously, that's what I'm saying. People just be saying stuff, and everybody's like, "Yep, APS-C." That's crazy.
Yeah,
Owners of Cook lenses, they can be.
They rich,
They
dog.
rich.
They rich, dog. I'm sorry.
They can.
Money talks, and it says you broke.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? This is a fire one. And I'm calling myself out on this one. You ready? You know who I think are elitists? YouTubers. Just camera YouTuber. Like, because the way.
Ooh, I thought you were going a different way, but yeah.
Like the way, like a lot of them, I throw myself in there. A lot of us will be like, yo, this camera. Where them receipts at, dog? What you pay for? How much you pay for that? Because that's what I mean. Like, it's crazy. Like, I say it in my videos all the time. I'm like, yo, look, we just talking here.
Yeah.
We ain't buying.
Well, to be fair, not that you need anybody coming to your fence. You are probably one of the few people that are like, this ain't mine.
Because I don't want nobody asking.
They sent it to me. Where I feel like, I mean, you don't have, like, maybe you do have to, but, like, I feel like the way people don't necessarily be saying, hey, this was, like, given to me as a gift or whatever. Like, I feel like, I don't know. That's where I feel like you're different, where you'll tell people.
Yeah. Well, because I don't want
Oh,
you to think.
they sent this out.
Yeah, because don't come to me. Because you know what happened when you don't do that? People be like, "Oh, you rich? Can I have a free camera?" No, dog, I ain't rich. They sent this to me,
Bro.
because I'm still out here working.
Bro. I get that question
Can I get a free camera?
20 times a day.
I told you it was gonna go up. Remember when
It
it was
is
like maybe once a
crazy.
day? Now it's
Bro.
like 20 times a day.
Bro, it's crazy.
They're like, "Oh, you make
That's
content?
crazy.
You got extra stuff.
You rich.
You got over 10,000 followers.
Somebody said this
You
to me.
rich, dog."
Somebody said this to me. They ain't the people that are claiming that they got millions. Like, think about it. Would you be really making 2 to 10 reels a day if you had millions of dollars in your bank account?
No, what gets me is because like I tried this. Like I actually tried this. Like running a video production business, and a couple of them are in the chat. Running a video production business and trying to do like cohorts and like training courses and like all that stuff like on a regular basis. Like if you're running the business and the business works, you don't have time to do that all the time.
Yeah.
Like I've done it. I've done like training cohorts twice.
Yeah.
And both times they broke me.
Yeah.
Because they just require so much time. So
Yeah.
when I see that somebody is a full-time educator and they're just running these cohorts at the core, I'm like, you ain't working in the business, dog.
Yeah.
There's just no way.
Yeah.
There's no way to structure it. The only way I've seen it is like the people who are like, hey, look, we're just going to do a weekly live stream. That's all I can do for you.
Yeah.
Because like it's a full-time gig.
Oh, 100%.
So yeah, I look at it totally different now. I'm like, oh yeah, you like this business is guaranteed to make you millions. I'm like, then why are you telling me? Go make the millions. If it's making you millions, why are you letting me in the game?
Oh, yeah. 100%. Them Hasselblad boys, elitists. I want to join. Are you accepting applications? Because I mean, to me, I probably said it a couple times. Like the pinnacle,
Yeah.
the Mount Everest, the peak for me is Hasselblad. Leica for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I don't want to say Leica as a brand.
as
The
a
M10, M11 specifically.
yeah
That camera did it for me. But I'm not a photographer like you. Like I'm not like a professional photographer who does photography regularly.
I want that 100 megapixel.
Oh, I
medium
definitely don't want
format.
that. Yeah, nah, I'm okay.
I want it. I mean, I can't. I'm not gonna save any pictures.
You can't afford to. Hard drives.
It's got some internal storage.
And that's all you're going to use.
Oh, this is a throwback, but everybody's gonna know it's true. This is coming from the heart. Apple users. I don't know that there's any more. I don't know that there's any more elitist.
No.
The way that we don't even feel bad
So here's what I'll
looking
say.
at y'all broke boys.
So here's what I'll say. Look, it's not elitist if you're right. Like if you are better. Like
You about to make every PC. Put your hand up in the chat if you brave. If you got a PC.
put your hand up in the chat if you broke. Out yourself. No, I'm just kidding. Because right now, I ain't gonna lie. Have you seen the new MacBook prices?
Oh yeah.
I'm about to use a PC.
Nah, we about
This
we
Mac
about
go
to
down.
we about to treat her right
Bro, I'm about to reset
for
her.
years.
We gonna send her off. Hey, clean her up.
We about to
Clean up the hard
You gonna
drive.
have to last for a long time, baby.
Yeah, because the prices right now are.
We ain't going back to jail.
Yeah,
we ain't going back to jail.
the prices right now are dumb crazy.
I don't know anyone more elitist than Apple users.
Yeah, I mean, all jokes
Especially
aside.
the people that be building their computers and they're like,
no,
my computer.
They are bigger elitists.
They are elitist, but they got something to it because they're like, man, I put like 1,000 gigs of RAM and I upgraded this and I did this and I built it specifically for DaVinci or for whatever or Premiere. And I'm just like, cool, but is it an Apple? Ain't nobody care. ain't nobody care.
Bro,
We don't care.
bro, I remember back in the day before I could like afford a MacBook.
Yeah.
I bought a cheap Dell and I tried to turn it into like a Hackintosh. Do you remember those?
100%.
Bro, I put every everything in, trying to make that PC look like a Mac. Booted it up. Never would turn over. I wanted a Mac so bad. I was so poor. I was like, I just want a Mac, please.
Hey, listen to me, uncensored. If y'all got a PC,
My son uses a PC.
we're gonna move on really soon.
We're okay.
We're gonna move on real soon. Don't get too offended.
Yeah, no, it's all good. We love all y'all,
Yes.
even the broke ones.
Any other? Oh, my son asked me. He was like, "What's your?" Or no, not my son. Somebody else. One of my son's friends asked me.
I was like,
So
did
you
you forget who
staying-
your son was?
No. It's like, are you going to the next iPhone, or are you like moving on because of all the stuff that And I didn't even know Apple was involved in some stuff allegedly. I don't.
Wait, what happened?
I don't know. They were like trying to make me like
Feel guilty about using?
self-conscious or something. And I was like, don't you own an iPad, a MacBook? Don't you got AirPod Pros and an Apple Watch? You're moving on? I'll believe it when I see it. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Nah, bro. I'm
The garden is too high. The walls in the garden is too high.
Bro, it's not even. It's not. There's no walls. It's a dome.
It's a dome.
That sun is artificial.
We are on a flat Earth. There's nowhere to go.
There's nowhere to go. We are trapped. It's not a walled garden. We are in a dome.
It's an illusion of choice.
Yeah,
I
am in the Matrix. I just want a steak. Just give me a steak.
Seriously, you thought.
Yeah, because outside the garden, they look hungry. I'm okay.
Crazy.
He says, super chat came in. Says, I have both a PC I bought 4 years ago is better specs for spec, but the pores I work with use Macs, so I use it more.
Hey.
Wait a minute. You said the pores that you work with
This
use
man
Macs.
poured a lot of money into his computer build.
Bro, that's why I said I think custom PC builders are more elitist than Mac users because
With their little RGB fans.
Because, hey, I ain't gonna lie, those RGB fans, they pretty fire. Have you seen the ones with the screens in them? They have like anime playing constantly.
Oh, that's dope.
The gaming PCs,
Yeah.
bro. I ain't gonna lie. I would use a PC just for gaming, but I would still stream on a Mac. Run that out into my Mac, and I'll do all my work. All right. Well, we actually have a fun segment that we haven't done here in a while. This is something special for you guys who've been rocking with us for a while. If you know what it is, you'll be able to tell by the music. But we got a fun little segment coming up for you guys. It is time to get into our track of the week.
That's before he jumped in.
No.
That's the first time I ever heard it.
It's right before he hits. When he realizes, he ain't gonna make it. Yeah,
that's crazy.
he realized real quick. He's like, I ain't gonna make this one.
We did.
We did, dog. We did, dog. All right. We got a news story. Let me see. That's not the right one. Boom, right there. All right. This week, trash can of the week.
We got a submission
We got a submission,
from Tariq.
and the question isn't, is this the trash can of the week? Because last time we asked you guys, does this person deserve trash can of the week? I think unanimously, the agreement it would be yes. This individual company deserves trash can of the week.
I didn't even know this was possible to happen.
Undoubtedly, does this person deserve trash can of the week? The question though is, in that moment, what are you doing? That is the $1 million question. So we got a video submission. This is the first time we've had this. A video submission for the trash can of the week. Let's go ahead and run that video so we can see who the trash can of the week, is and what exactly happened here. God. Jarrell, what are you doing, dog? If y'all can't read that, it says when Delta forces you to check your camera bag or your camera case at the gate because they, quote, ran out of overhead space and the saxophones start getting louder. First off, can we just appreciate? I don't know what this fool is doing. He's
Right there. Stop
boom.
there. Stop there.
So let's look at the case.
Can you blow it up?
Yeah.
Just even if it don't fit on the screen. I have never seen in my entire life a broken Pelican case.
That is
Have you
special.
seen an actual broken off piece?
Like to this extent? Never.
What is that? Was the whole plane on it?
So first off, getting the lid off of a Pelican case is incredibly difficult because I have actually I've swapped out the handles to get colored handles and stuff before, and it is a process, dude. It is a process.
Yeah.
But to then be able to, because I'm gonna zoom this up a little bit.
Have the side cracked?
Look at this. Did you drop it from the top of the plane? You know what I mean?
From 30,000.
How does that even happen? But that's not even the worst of it. Because quite honestly, Pelican cases are expensive. What are we talking about?
Why is the camera wet? After they dropped it 30,000 feet,
did they try to rush it and put it in healing water?
were they drinking Sprites as they were literally what are we talking about? Why is the camera drenched? I get it. Look at the screen. You see the bottom of the screen?
Yeah, the screen is jacked. And it looks like after they dropped it, they took the camera and went just along the bottom. Just along the bottom.
And this is not even the worst part.
No, unfortunately, it gets even worse from here.
Cracked 7200. That hurts my soul.
That hurts your soul.
The lens will still work if the motor focus.
You could probably focus past that damage.
Yes.
I'll be honest with you.
As long as the motors aren't damaged.
My 7200 has the minorest little scratch on the front of the lens. You can't tell from image to image, right?
Yeah.
But
this.
Hold on.
They're gonna have to put me on the no-fly list. Don't let me fly on a plane with y'all.
Bro, what again? How is everything wet?
Why? Who did that to the 28-70? The GOAT lens of all time. What are we talking about?
What's this lens? 3000?
Probably a little more. 33 maybe.
Bro.
We're fighting. We're throwing hands at the airport.
And the audacity to have so much water in it.
$3,400. Dang, tariffs.
Yeah, the camera jacked. The lenses jacked. The whole system, to a certain extent, Delta.
You
First
are
off,
the trash can.
You are the trash can of the week. Delta is officially the trash can of the week. I don't even think that's worth asking in the chat.
Yes.
The question is, because when do you find out? When you land, and you're like, yeah, I need my bag, and they're like, well,
who put this on? Do you think they put this on the
runway?
On the belt?
No, because when you check at the gate, they give it back to you once you get off the.
Okay.
So imagine you going in and they say, hey, you're going to have to check that bag. So you leave it, you get on the plane, you exit the plane, and you're like, yeah, I checked my case of camera gear, and they oh, it's right there, and it's just sprawled out. Case cracked, gear cracked. Because
We're throwing hands with the person in front of me.
But my question is, who did it? The people on takeoff?
It don't matter.
And they just shoved it in there?
It don't matter.
You wearing a Delta badge?
You
can get it.
You get the hands.
Somebody gonna catch a fade. Run my fade. At the gate, run the fade. I don't care who it is.
I'm just saying.
Pilot, stewardess, guy in the jacket down there.
Hey, you cannot get it if you put 15 in my hand right now.
15,000?
If I had to guess.
Bro, easily. Nah, 35 for the lens.
I don't know what the I don't know what the
lens. I don't know that camera.
I don't know what the camera is, but it's probably at least an
But
R6.
it's 2 cameras. He's not even showing the cheap one down there. You see the cheap one that's down here?
Oh, yeah.
He got another one. He got a
That's a
microphone down
DSLR.
here. Like, oh, there's another camera right here. There's 3
Dang.
cameras, bro.
Dang.
Flash.
Dang, that's crazy. You.
Now, there is another piece of this story that you mentioned. Pelican was nice enough to send her a new Pelican case. But like, my question is, was that a knockoff Pelican case? Because I ain't never seen a Pelican case take that kind of damage before.
So if I'm Pelican, I'm suing. I'm suing Delta.
You making me look bad. You got me out here looking bad.
Because I'm not going to lie, if I was any other company, if I was Nanook or if I was even the Harbor Freight brand,
Yeah.
bro,
We are even better than...
We wouldn't do that to you. I'd be running ads on the Super Bowl.
Don't want this? Don't want this to happen to you?
Don't buy.
Should have bought a Nanook.
We'll
Bro.
never do you dirty.
Bro, this is... I genuinely... Like, I don't know if she's posted, like, the next part of the story, but, like, on top of, like run me my fade. Because I just need to get the anger out. Because if you can't walk... Like, what are you going to put it... What, they going to give you a trash bag for your stuff?
Bro.
And tell you to go file a complaint with customer service?
And what you know from it, like this probably exceeds their insurance.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what was explained to me by the pilot, not pilots, but by the stewardess when I went, was that their insurance only covers up to $10,000, which is why I'm gonna tell y'all this is. Gary said, "Fire nails, though." Gary, I'm glad you appreciate that.
I almost thought for a hot second, Gary, that this was AI.
But when I saw this, I initially thought, well, this is why when I fly with gear,
Yeah.
like I kid you not, when I fly with gear, first off, if I don't pay for first class because I'm broke. I'm a broke boy. So at best, I'm boarding group 3. Right? You know, they go boarding group 1 for the rich folks, boarding group 2 for the loyal folks. I'm boarding group 3. If I'm not in group 3, I'm walking up to the front. I got $50,000 worth of gear in this case. I need to board early. Please and thank you. I'll show them my media pass. And I'll say, hey, I can't get caught having to check this at the gate because y'all's insurance doesn't cover. Plus, I need to be in line of sight, so I need to make sure I'm in an overhead compartment. Y'all's insurance only covers $10,000. Can I board early? And almost, I mean, I've never been rejected.
No.
They always say yes. Now, I've had times where they're like, okay, you have a case, but then I'm flying with somebody else who just has a backpack, and they're like, that person can wait. We'll let you get on early with your rolling Pelican case, but that person with the backpack, they can just wait. So it only happens when I have my Pelican case, but this is the reason why. Because even if they do check it, like I've even had one time they were like, we'll put it with the captain's bag. Because apparently there's like a closet on the flight. Here is the issue.
Oh, that didn't, I don't think we did captain, but remember when we flew?
When you couldn't get yours on there.
Yeah, and they were like, we're going to keep it at the front of the plane. And I was like,
That's in the captain's closet, which means you can't get it during the flight either because they can't open that deal. But here's the deal. Even if they put it in the captain's closet, if it goes missing, insurance only covers $10,000.
I got to be honest with you. If it ain't like, hey, I need to be on this job site, and they're like, sorry, you're going to have to do it at the gate, we might be waiting for the next flight after this story.
Yeah.
because I've never had to like check it at the gate. This is solidified.
Yeah.
It will never, my camera will never, my livelihood will never go underneath the plane.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and like the thing is, like, there's a couple ways that you got, like, I've never had these issues, but if you need to argue this a little bit, I'll tell you a couple ways you can do it. Obviously, get yourself a media pass. And if you don't know how that works, you literally make it yourself in Photoshop. Make yourself a media pass.
Lamination.
And then go take it to Kinko's, get it laminated so it looks official, and just write media pass on it with your picture and your name and your company's name. On the back of mine, I put a URL that's linked directly to my website. Like, that's the reason. Like, I did mine like that so it looks official. So make yourself a media pass. But if you get into an issue, your insurance won't cover this. That's an easy way to get somebody else's bag moved off, because I don't care about Susan's purse. Get it out of here.
Yeah.
My gear's coming.
Yeah.
So let them know that their insurance doesn't work. And then here's my other like little trick. I bring, even if I don't need it, bring a big old V-mount battery.
Well, you can't go over 100.
So that is true, but also not true. You could bring this on there. You just have to show that it has been, that the battery has been depleted. So if you need to bring bigger batteries, you just have to show that the battery cell itself actually won't go. And you know what? I talked to a friend of mine.
That's crazy.
I talked to a friend of mine who is a...
I haven't even bought a bigger battery because I'm like, if I can't travel with it, I don't want it.
No, just deplete the battery.
That's crazy.
You want to hear why they won't actually let you take the battery on the flight, though? So I have a friend she's a stewardess, but now she used to be commercial. She worked for Southwest. She worked for Delta. And then she also worked for United. But now she flies for like rich folks. Like, she gets a call, Beyonce wants to go here, hop on the plane, go. And then she has to stay in that city for however long that famous person's going to be there. And then when they're ready to come back, she hops on the plane, she comes back. That's literally what she does now, right?
Yeah.
Dope job. But I asked her about the battery thing. We were talking about it at a party or whatever. And she said the only reason, like, the reason why they don't want you to put this battery on, they tell you that, like, oh, if it goes underneath the plane or whatever, if it's too big, it could like spontaneously combust or whatever, right? That's not true. The reason why they don't want that to happen is because nothing is monitored under the plane. So if a battery catches on fire under the plane, they won't know till they land. So it's not that like something is going to cause these bigger batteries to catch fire, but if this goes, there's just way too much fuel in here for it to burn up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like if it's up above in the pressurized cabin or whatever, and it does happen to start smoking or start to catch fire, one, you're more likely to catch it because you got all these people looking at it, and you got stewardess going up and down the entire time. They got an extinguisher, they got a fire bag, they can put it in there, and then it's done. And it doesn't cause any more damage. But the battery itself, like the plane doesn't cause the battery to do anything.
Yeah.
But they just don't want batteries of a certain amount of like power to go. So you can decharge, and there's actually a setting on this one here that you can like, there's like I can't remember exactly how you do it, but I think you press and hold or whatever, and you can actually cause it to deplete itself.
Okay.
And most core batteries do the same thing, where they can deplete themselves.
Oh, they deplete themselves by themselves.
You might have that setting turned on.
My freaking my core batteries, they're great. They're great. I love core batteries.
Yeah.
Would love some snap-ons, but
send me something.
but bro, 2 weeks and they are dead.
Yeah.
Like they will deplete themselves, and so that's the only part that I don't love about them. They don't. I think it's for their health. I think they don't store whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Brandon said, "Yep, batteries are the golden ticket to getting on the plane with your stuff." I will tell you this too. If you got the space in your case, bring a couple of them. Because I remember one time they had the audacity to tell me, "Well, just take them out, and you can just carry them on the plane." And I opened up my case and I had like 5 of them. I was like, "What do you want me to put them in?" I was like, I got to put them in something. You want me to just have them in my lap on the plane? And they were like, "Well, we'll give you a box." I was like, "Where am I going to put the box?" "Well, the box will go on the overhead." I was like, "So could my case."
Yeah.
And they were like, "All right, you know what? We're gonna have to move somebody's bag into the captain's quarters. I was like, absolutely, let's run it,
dude.
Run it.
After this, oh my gosh, worst fears.
Do you hear that?
Sounded like someone was about to get plop plop.
Somebody arguing outside?
I mean, I know that's your office right behind there, but
Yeah.
it sounded like they were right there.
Oh, dang.
So, anyways, but yeah, no, Delta, you're
For this situation.
Accidents happen, but
For this situation.
you're trash.
You're our trash can of the week, Delta.
You're trash.
Y'all do us a huge favor. If y'all find anything of note, somebody else deserves trash can of the week, be sure to submit that over to our Instagram accounts. You can find mine at BWatchMedia. He is at Jarrell Peak. And then we are also on Instagram at uncensored_pod. If you're not following us over on Instagram, you absolutely should. Send us your submissions for the trash can of the week because we want to put these folks on blast when they deserve it.
Literal blast.
Yeah. Because they blasted her case. I'm thinking it was a water bomb. Like,
seriously.
Because the way it looked, I mean, I've never seen a Pelican case. I couldn't even, I don't think if you dropped it from the tarmac, you know, like the walk path.
Oh, yeah.
Even if they were like at the top and they were like, hey, this needs to go under the plane.
The crazy thing is I feel like you could damage your cameras. Like they might not work because maybe like you broke something. I don't understand how there's like physical damage on the cameras.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's padding inside that. Even if the Pelican case like broke, I don't understand how their cameras got so jacked up.
Nah. Somebody said it in the chat. The guy who was handling her luggage was a Sony shooter.
Seriously.
For sure.
I'm going to individually take out each one of these things. I'm going to pour water.
Yeah.
Like, dang, man, leave us Canon shooters alone. Leave us alone.
Do you want to try to hit the Canon one real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's not yours. There you go.
So, something that is an interesting development that has come out of Canon rumors is we are now going to get to the completion of the VCM lineup. So their VCM lineup is their 1.4 small ultralight lenses. Primes.
Fairly affordable too.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty good.
Fairly affordable.
Fairly.
I mean, we are in the prime elitist era here.
I'll save it. Red Ring, elitist. The OG elitist. Anyways, but JB, maybe or maybe not. Leave that in there. But Canon is looking at dropping a 105 1.4 VCM lens, allegedly. And I think it's an interesting choice, Brandon. They have had a 105 before. I feel like with camera companies that have been making cameras for decades, they have these lenses that they've done before. But I feel like of the most current age, we're used to 135s.
I was going to say, I wonder if 105 is just because 135, they just couldn't get the size down.
100%.
Because that's the one nice thing about the VCM lenses is that they're all about the same size.
Yep.
And so, like, if you are using them on gimbals or in videos, like, balancing them becomes very similar jumping from one to the other. I will say, the VCM 35 1.4, I've said it on the show before, I stand 10 toes. It is by far one of my favorite mirrorless lenses I've ever used. It was the first time, I think, on a mirrorless camera that I saw the 3D pop that people talk about from a photography lens.
Yeah.
So while I think I agree, 135 does seem like what you would expect. If you just couldn't get there because of the size and you have to go 105, I'd rather take 105 at that size than 135, but then it's something larger and more expensive.
Well, this is the crazy thing when you talk about bokeh, because I use their 85. And their 85, there's so much compression, especially at the lowest aperture. The background is like painted at 85.
Yeah.
I feel like if you did the 135 at 1.4, it's like, where are you? Are you in space? Like you don't you can't tell nothing at that level of compression at that low of an aperture.
Yeah,
so I
true.
do think that a 105, it's going to at least give you some context of where you're at in this universe. So I do think that like 135 is a beautiful deal. I wouldn't mind if they made a 135 VCM. I do think a 105, you're going to have the most insane Bocalicious blur if you're into that thing.
Yeah. No, I think I like the idea of them finishing out the set. If a 135 is still on the horizon, that'd be cool too. I will say like that prime set feels like the affordable version of primes that you could get into at the Red Ring for Canon, because I mean we did see originally they came out with that 50 1.2 and that thing was expensive and huge.
Yeah, slow.
And slow when it came to autofocus. So the VCM line definitely feels like the right move for them. It's good enough for photography. It's great for video.
Yeah.
If they do drop this one, you know, I think it would be something that I would rent for certain projects because I still find myself, I mean, I shoot on whatever the client's paying for.
Yeah.
So when they ask for Canon, we shoot on Canon. When they ask for Sony, we shoot on Sony. And when they don't care, I use what I got.
Yeah, I will say this. I'm sorry to hurt feelings. I think that the VCM series is the most complete, best set of lenses
For photography or
for
in general?
photography in that, at that price point and at the quality that it gives. I think RF gets a bad rap because Canon has closed them out. Gosh, though. Ain't nobody be complaining about the quality.
No, it's just the price.
It's just the price, but even the price isn't terrible per lens. So I think that they hit a home run with these size of lenses at this aperture, quick autofocus, insanely complete set.
I don't want to agree with you.
Who do we even compare it?
So here's what I'm going to say. I don't want to agree with you, but we know that Nikon is coming out with some cinema lenses.
Yeah.
Some prime cinema lenses, autofocusing cinema lenses this year. If they were going to copy anybody's homework, I'm hoping they're copying Canon's.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it from like a bragging way, a little bit, but I'm not saying from like, I mean, who cares? I ain't got no stock. They ain't giving me no money. It's such a complete set, and
it is
so good.
No,
like
it is. It is. It
the
is
whole
solid.
set is so good.
No, it's a solid set. It's a solid set. So I'll give it that. All right, y'all. I didn't give y'all enough time to do this, but we haven't done it in a minute, and I did want to run it. So let me see if I can pull it up. But I did want to give you guys an opportunity because we have been talking a lot over the last couple weeks about all the new stuff that's going on, what Sony's doing, what Canon has been doing, but y'all have not gotten a chance to share any hot takes. So I want to give you guys an opportunity right now. If y'all have any hot takes about the industry, about anything really, you can give a hot take about prices, you can give a hot take about your Sony stuff, you can give a hot take about the Canon stuff. It's really your shot. Right now, it'd be helpful if you put hot take : and then whatever your hot take is. That way we can find it and bring it up on stream a lot faster. But we want to give you guys the opportunity to share because this conversation is just that. It is a conversation. So I'll start with the first one. This is just a show. I don't hide away from anything. Tristan says, hot take. Nikon isn't doing so well. Look, I'll be honest with you. If we don't get that software update for the ZR soon,
That's great.
I'm not going to think that this take is going to be really all that hot. Like, Nikon, I think everybody got really excited about the ZR, rightfully so. Mm-hmm. But, we just live in a news cycle that just moves so fast.
Yeah.
And it's like, the thing about the ZR is that it has that red raw.
Yeah.
But because the red raw, I think at the time of which it came out, its usability and stock in value has only depleted, but not at its own fault. It is because of the cost of storage.
Yeah.
Because drives cost more, because like SSDs cost more, because actual CF cards cost more. Like these things are making high data rates less and less valuable. And because the ZR doesn't have a decent alternative,
Yeah.
the H.265 is not as sharp as we want it to be. The color isn't as great as we'd want it to be. Because it's like high-end red resolution or bust, that does make the ZR feel like it is less valuable than it really is. And it's not even its own fault.
Yeah.
It's the fault of the status of like data, but it can't do it. Like, gotta fight in the ring you're in, you know? Gotta play the cards you got. So
yeah, I literally just had to dump 500 gigs of old projects last night to free up some space on an SSD. Because like usually I would go out and buy one.
So you know how I get hired.
I'm good.
You know how I get hired out just to cam out for a lot of my jobs, right? So I'll just go out, I'll shoot. I used to like regularly. I'd go and I'd shoot. I'd come home. I'd offload the footage. I'd keep it in case I ever want to use it for a demo reel or whatever. Bro, the way I have not shot anything this year and kept any of it. The second the client's like, we offloaded it, I was like, cool, I'm deleting it. Are you sure you got it? Because I'm deleting it.
Because
Are you sure you got it?
You're going to be paying me to come back and shoot it again.
Because we're going to have to reshoot because I am not keeping this.
Dude.
Like, I used to keep all my client stuff. I don't do it anymore.
It genuinely breaks my heart, Brandon. Like hitting the delete button, I know I am never going to use it again. But there's something in my heart that's like, but what if you need to?
Nah, bro. I'm going to tell you, this has literally been how my system has worked. I will shoot something for a client. I'll leave it on that card. I'll put that card in my case. The next job I do, I grab another one of my cards. At a certain point, I'm going to get back to that first card. We formatted it. We going.
Yeah.
I'm not even deleting. I'm just formatting it straight in the camera.
It's hard.
And I'm like, and it's not hard for me because I'm on set and I'm like, I need a card. Format. That job done. I don't need it.
I'm a digital hoarder.
Nah.
If I could, I would, but I can't.
I would, but I can't.
I can't.
I used to. I
Those
can't.
prices are crazy.
Hot take: FX line is the most hated.
What?
That is not true.
That's a crazy.
That's a crazy take.
Have you, bro? Do you remember when somebody said Lumix should go back to making TVs? I'm just saying,
That's
like,
crazy.
I'm just
That was
saying,
crazy.
I'm saying, like,
We've come a long way.
we not even. Do you remember when Nikon was called potatoes?
Yeah, we've come a long way.
I mean, Canon didn't make mirrorless cameras.
Hot take: people focus so much on listing specs, they forget to go out and make things. I think that might just be your algorithm, dude.
That's you. Well, and it's you too.
But that's your algorithm.
Yeah.
That's the stuff you click on. There are people
Melendez.
who just go out and create stuff with their cameras. They don't even tell you what camera they're using. You just click on camera content.
Yeah, you secretly hate it, but it's what you watch.
Yeah, your algorithm don't lie, bro.
You gotta watch something else.
Hot take: someone let Nikon know they know that completing a set of lenses is the thing they can do.
They're throwing shade.
I guess
somebody
so.
tell Nikon that they can complete a set of lenses.
100% Brandon, you guys are seasonal elitists.
Oh, 100%. You don't.
I'm not an elitist.
We are who we are.
Uncensored fans are elitists.
We are
because
elitists.
This is the best show
we are
on the internet.
Best show. Y'all other little podcasts.
This is the best podcast. Hot take: Nikon is about to cook, and hopefully soon. I'm with you. Hopefully,
Dude, that 120 to 300, 2.8 with the teleconverter. Licking lips.
like I feel like Nikon has all the right puzzle pieces. They just don't have them all connected.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like they got good pillars all over the place. Just connect them suckers. Hot take: UPS flopped, and now I'm traveling without a full set of Arcanas. Got the 45, but dang.
Dang, that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Dude, FedEx always gets me. UPS likes to show up and like they knock like this. All right, you weren't there.
Put the thing on the door.
Put the thing on the door.
Oh my gosh.
Pisses
We got
me
a
off
ring.
every
We got a
time.
ring doorbell. Nah.
Hot take: the FX5 for 6K would be an amazing deal. Sony made their own FX3 killer. First off, what are we talking about?
Did he say amazing deal?
He rich.
Is it reverse day?
Yeah. Now you tripping.
I mean, maybe he's thinking internal NDs are in there.
Hot take: everyone wants 6 or 8K, but don't have the money or RAM. Don't have the money, RAM, or space. I'll be honest with you. I don't think anybody really wants 8K anymore. I feel like we all collectively were like, yeah, that was a bit of a stretch. 8K is a bit of a stretch. We're cool with 6K.
Dude, I got 8K on the R5 II. Have used it all but one time for a test.
Bro.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Hot take: full frame, Bocalicious looks amateur now.
Man, get out of here.
Everybody does it. Let me see the background instead of that green screen look.
Shut up, Cam Mackey.
That's crazy.
Nah, I mean, I get what you're saying, bro. As a official old head, give me that boat. Give me that boga.
Hot take: Lumix is somehow gonna surpass us with, or surprise us. Lumix is somehow gonna surprise us with a S9 this year that has a mechanical shutter.
Is it mechanical backwards? I mean, I want one. I personally like mechanicals. Do I? Yeah, but I personally.
I feel like,
But isn't that like a step backwards?
I got a hot take. I might have been wrong about the S9.
I know why
saw
I didn't
something-
like it.
I still think that for the price and the way, and like most of my issue was like how they released it. Wasn't really with the camera, but I've seen some stuff.
They didn't
They didn't take me.
it to
They didn't take me. I was
your
mad.
boy,
I didn't go.
Your boy and Brandon would have been doing long walks in the morning.
Nah, I ain't waking up. I think I got more mad at those statements than I did the camera. This camera was so
it
great.
caught some strays.
This camera's so good. I'm waking up at 5 a.m. dog. 5 a.m. dog.
I can tell you why I didn't love the S9.
I know.
It's because the first time I touched it, Ezra put it in my hands,
He set you up for failure.
and he had a lens on it that was crazy. I don't even remember which one it was.
It was stupid. Hot take: not everything needs to be shallow depth of field to be cinematic.
False.
You're right. It needs to be in anamorphic.
And shallow.
Lens flares everywhere. Hot take: no one beats the FX3 before Sony themselves with the FX5.
Oh, that is we asked for hot takes, not. I'm gonna stop.
Hot take: 2028 Red's original patent on RAW compressed expires. They'll have a new design patent now, and everyone will have dibs on 16-bit. I don't think Nikon's gonna let that go.
Yeah, it can
They
be
got-
renewed.
They got some crazy lawyers.
Yeah, there's no
You don't buy a company and then be like, yeah, we're just gonna let everybody have what we bought.
seriously.
Nah, Nikon gonna fight that.
Now, maybe do they let it go? Or not let it go? Maybe do the courts rule in a different way? Maybe, but like, oh, they fighting tooth and nail.
Oh yeah, I'm fighting tooth and nail. What I didn't pay, I'll fight. Let me testify.
He about to turn to a super elitist. Ain't nobody can eat.
Nobody can get what I got. Hot take: movies look better before they were shot wide open. Tyrese, you make music. What are you talking about?
I'm feeling personally attacked right now. Y'all need to chill with
I'm
this.
just messing with
Y'all
you,
need to chill with this high aperture mess.
They say you are trash. You are an amateur. Hot take: the S1H2 will make more Sony guys switch. I'm gonna tell you right now, dog. That ain't happening.
If it ain't
here
do they have
next
a
week.
do they have a mega adapter?
No.
Nah, if it ain't Nikon,
Yeah, and not
It
only
ain't-
that,
it ain't
but
switching.
unless it's coming next week before Sony drops it, like, what are we talking about?
the money gone.
The money gonna be gone in a week and a half. July 22nd, their money's gone. They're not switching. They broke.
It's tied up.
Everybody gonna be broke until Christmas after July 22nd.
And then they're gonna be broke for Christmas.
Brandon said, hot take, the SSD SD storage price hike is going to be good for creators in the long run, forcing us to be better organizers and less indecisive. Every bit of space used is important now.
I wasn't gonna say this to Tristan, but I am gonna say it to you, Brandon. We asked for hot takes, not dumb takes. What are you talking about?
Bro, so I don't know if you saw this, but Vincent, his FX30 got stolen.
No.
Yeah, it was behind. He was at his. So he directed a play.
Okay.
It was backstage.
Dang.
Somebody got him, right?
Right.
So somebody he knew, somebody who was walking around backstage. Terrible situation, right? But I saw him post that, and I went into his comments on Instagram because I was gonna put something in there, and I saw a comment in there that people also told me when my stuff got stolen. Now, for context, if you don't know, somebody broke into my car and stole over $100,000 worth of gear, including my Raptor.
Yeah.
And people left this comment. Now, I am a Christian. I'm a Christian.
Are you about to say something reckless?
I'm about to say something a little reckless. But when somebody commented in his post and in my post, that's just God making room for something bigger.
That's great.
I'm seeing that comment the same way I'm reading it. There's other ways to make me a better person. God, there's other ways to make room. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to go through this for things to be better. So when I read Brandon's comment talking about, oh, the price hike is good because we're going to be better at what we do. What are you talking about? Oh, somebody stealing $100,000 worth of your stuff is good because it's God making room for.
He didn't know he was about to get preached at.
God can do all things. We don't have to go through this. So I appreciate your comment, but to Jarrell's point, that's a dumb comment. That's a real dumb. That's a dumb comment. What are we talking about?
I promise I will get my life right and organized. The prices can come down.
Prices can come down.
We can do both.
God, I appreciate all things. What are we talking about? Everything's important to me. We can bring the prices down. Oh my gosh. All right. Let me grab a couple of these hot takes real quick. Let's see if I can grab any from any of our members. Any of our members got any of them? You see any of them that stand out?
Yeah.
Dang, I'm way behind.
Oh, we are way behind.
We got a super chat though. Came in. He said, "Hilarious." God got it. Yeah, God got it for sure. All right, yeah, y'all got some really great hot takes. Be sure to share those in the comment section, especially if you're watching this on a replay. You guys are awesome. We love hanging out with you guys every single week. What'd you see?
Tristan's comment. Don't put it up.
Where do you go?
Go up a little bit. Right there. Go down one more.
Huh?
One more right there.
Oh.
That's an S tier comment, Tristan.
That's crazy.
I was just joking. I was filtered for a second. Then Brandon brought it out.
I'm not.
Brandon brought it out.
This is uncensored. You get what you get. And this week, we got a great show. We love hanging out with you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. This show is absolutely fun to do every single week. If you guys have any additional takes, be sure to throw those in the comment sections. Jarrell, any last words for the people?
I've been a little unlike myself. Ooh, super chat.
Oh, we got another one?
Yeah, another super chat.
I don't see that one.
Well,
it just came through.
Yeah.
He says, that was me, by the way. Panasonic back to TVs.
Yes.
Throwback.
Throwback. Thank you. I've been a little off my game lately. I've been a little sick, a little tired, a little sick, a little tired. But my final words is I recently got to shoot with that 45-1.2 RF.
Oh, the cheap one?
Hot fire at 1.2 to all y'all little F8ers and above. Bye.
Much love. We'll see you guys next week. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't. See y'all next week. Peace.